Coming up, a defendant claims stress and no transportation as excuses, but the judge isn't buying it. Tensions rise when failed drug tests and probation violations come to light, ending in a harsh 1-year jail sentence.
Are you the same Stephanie Cleed who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 8049 for the offense of theft under $2,500 in hand on September 22nd, 2022 for a period of 3 years?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
On or about, violating condition number 2, on or about the 18th day of May 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Stephanie Cleed, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and/or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. And the state will waive and abandon the other allegations.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objection, Your Honor.
Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, the state is recommending that the conditions be, to deny the motion and that the conditions be altered and amended for a 6 months extension of the community supervision and a 30-day jail sanction with credit for time served. And she has been in jail the last 30 days, and a BIPP course. And taking that into consideration, the state is making a motion to dismiss night mag number 719294.
719294. And what is that offense?
That's a assault family second offense.
And who is the complainant in that case?
Her name is Laura
Sabatino, Your Honor.
Nora?
Laura, Laura, and I just spoke with her. And
The judge wastes no time. Right from the start, Stephanie admits she violated probation by skipping drug testing. Notice how quickly she says, true. Almost too quick, right? It's as if she knows there's no way around it. The state jumps in with a deal, extend probation, add a short jail term, and drop another charge. But do you think that sounds fair for someone who already broke the rules?
she is aware of this situation.
Okay, and what's the last name?
Sabatino, Sabatino.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right. Who is Laura Sabatino to you?
She is my partner, girlfriend.
All right. And do you currently live with her?
Yes, ma'am.
And does she want her living with her?
I believe she does. Yes, Your Honor.
So I realize y'all are taking that in consideration, but part of my job is to make sure that everyone is protected. So with regards to that case, were there any injuries?
There was some redness, not serious injuries or anything.
All right. Was there alcohol or anything involved with that?
I don't believe there's immediate evidence that there was alcohol involved.
All right. Why are you doing poorly on probation? Because there are other allegations that the state could have proceeded on and they did not. So why are you doing poorly? Why are you not taking your drug testing?
Your Honor, I was taking care of my father and I had a lot of stress and I didn't have a vehicle at the time. So it was hard getting around.
Did you call probation and tell them that?
Yes, ma'am.
So you called and told them, I'm not going to do drug testing because I'm taking care of my father and there are other issues I have going on.
When the judge asks why Stephanie isn't keeping up with probation, her excuses pile up. No car, stress, taking care of her father. But here's the problem. Probation isn't optional. The judge even points out she could have taken the bus. This is where Stephanie's story starts cracking. Who do you think is more convincing here, the judge or Stephanie?
Well, no, ma'am, but I did keep in contact with my probation officer and let her know that I did not have a vehicle, but I did show up, on time.
Are you employed?
I do Uber and DoorDash right now.
All right. No, were you employed July 2nd, 2023?
No, ma'am.
September?
Yes, the end of September.
All right. So how much were you being paid?
Not much. I was doing just maybe 2 days a week. So
why didn't you take the VIA bus?
Excuse me?
Why didn't you take the VIA bus to probation? VIA, when I was riding VIA, I think it was $1. They may have gone up to $2.
Yes, ma'am.
That's cheaper than gas. So why didn't you go and do your UA with probation? Because when people don't do UAs in court, that tells me that there's a drug issue going on, because otherwise you would do your UAs.
Well, the ones I did take, I was negative.
Mhm.
But I know what you're saying though, Your Honor, yes, with all due respect.
So you've given me no excuses for why I should follow this agreement. You picked up a new case. The state is taking it into consideration. And you're not doing your UAs. All right. And there appears that there was something you wanted to say?
Your Honor, yes, I did complete the first theft class. That
The judge presses harder, saying skipping drug tests usually signals drug use. Stephanie insists her past tests were negative, but that only makes her refusal look worse. The judge clearly isn't buying it. This moment feels tense. Stephanie is trying to look responsible, but her actions don't back it up. Would you trust her promises at this point?
should be on record, but the other one was like $300 and I was working on completing that.
Mhm.
And I will do my community service. I will be on top of that. And I will do better. I promise, Your Honor.
All right. The court will deny the motion, alter them in conditions, extend her for a year. You're to enroll in the BIPP course no later than November 13th. There's to be no contact with Laura Sabatino. There's a 30-day jail sanction, and the court will show that that's been satisfied. All right, and you're going to do 90 sober support meetings in 90 days. And if Miss Laura Sabatino wants to have contact with you, then she'll need to come into the court to express that to the court.
Your Honor, she's here now. I don't know if you want to talk to her now. From what I understand is that they live together. They help take care of her elderly father. She's power of attorney of her 76-year-old father who needs help on his day-to-day activities. Laura Sabatino's now, if you'd like to talk to her, I'm sure she would love to change that to no harmful or injurious contact.
The
If
ruling
you want to
comes.
talk to her another day,
Probation
Yeah,
extended
we'll have to
for
set
a
it for
full
another
year.
day because I don't
A
have any.
30-day jail sanction, mandatory sobriety meetings, and, most striking, no contact with her girlfriend Laura, the very person tied to her domestic case. That's a huge restriction. The defense scrambles, asking the judge to reconsider since Laura is in the courtroom. But the judge stands firm. Safety comes first.
Police reports or any facts on that. But if you'll set that with Ms. Ferguson, we'll get it on the docket as soon as possible. We'll probably be able to get it on the docket for next week. All right. And then if we'll set it next week, then we can do a check-in on how she's doing. Norma, can you recall this for November? What date would be best to recall her for to see how she's doing probation?
For next week, Your Honor, as far as,
Having enrolled in everything or had the process started?
I don't know if they'll be able to get her in next week.
Okay.
She's not set for her appointment, so I can try to make sure that she understands she needs to contact them right after court
Okay.
and go from there.
Okay. All right. Well, whenever you want to put it on the docket for Miss Sabatino, just let the court know.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Sure.
you. Here on a motion to set bond, let's start with NIMAC number 737749. My understanding that she has been in custody for 9 months on this case. Is that correct?
Believe so, Your Honor.
All right. And what bond are you requesting?
We shift to bond issues. Stephanie has been in custody for 9 months, and both sides agree on a $5,000 bond. The judge digs into her history. More thefts, plus meth use. Yet again, Laura is mentioned as her planned living arrangement. It's interesting. The same person she's restricted from seeing is also her biggest support. Contradiction or just complicated love?
We're requesting, and we have agreed to $5,000 bonds on each of them.
All right, is that the agreement state?
Yes, Your
What is Miss Clyde's,
Please.
please, I'm sorry, I leave the E. Miss Clede's, criminal history?
She has at least two prior theft charges. Your
Yes, most definitely, because that's why we're here.
Honor. Yes,
All right, defense and state, you've agreed to $5,000 bond on that case?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Clede, have you ever had any issues with drug use?
I have,
All right, and what drugs?
meth.
Right.
Methamphetamine.
All right. Do you have a place to stay?
Yes, I do.
Who would you be staying with?
My girlfriend, Laura Sabatino, she's actually here in the courtroom right now.
The white shirt in the front row, Your Honor.
All right, and is she in agreement with your staying with her?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So in this case, I'm going to set the bond at $5,000. I'm going to ask for random UAs, waive fees. I'm going to ask for 120 sober meetings, 120 days. Is there anything, any other conditions you need so that you can be successful on bond?
No, ma'am.
All right, now, next, let's move to cause number 2022 CR 8049. Is that agreement to that bond?
The judge agrees to set bonds at $5,000 for multiple cases, but insists on strict conditions, random drug tests, and 120 sober meetings. This isn't just leniency. It's a test of discipline. The court clearly wants to give Stephanie a chance, but under watchful eyes. Do you think this balance between punishment and support works?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
$5,000, Your Honor.
All right, the court will set your bond at $5,000. Random UAs, waive fees. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And are you Ms. Cleve?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and First Amended Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
And did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Stephanie Cleed who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 8049 for the offense of theft under $2,500 enhanced on September 22nd, 2022 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
On or about the 8th day of November 2023 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Stephanie Cleve committed the offense of theft in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State waives the remaining violation allegations, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility and
Yes,
up to
ma'am.
$1,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of?
Things take a serious turn. Stephanie admits to a fresh theft while still on probation for theft. The judge bluntly asks, "Why steal when you're already being punished for stealing?" Stephanie says she needed money for rent. But desperation doesn't excuse breaking the law, and the judge makes that painfully clear. This is the breaking point of the case.
Condition number 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. All right, is there a proposed agreement?
No, Your Honor.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
Revocation and imposition of the underlying sentence, Your Honor.
Defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, Ms. Cleve would like an opportunity to discuss with you the issues that have been going on in her life that cause hardships and various other problems, and ask the court to consider other options.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Stephanie Cleve.
All right. Yes, what would you like to
And she
say?
has drafted a letter that she would like me to give to you, and then she would like to just sort of explain it.
Your Honor, I would have much rather said it words and looking you in the eye, but I get tongue tied and a little nervous.
Oh, no, that's no problem. All right, thank you. All right, what would you like to say? Or is you just wanted me to read the letter?
Yes, ma'am. And I also wanted to ask you if you could please consider letting me back out on probation. I think a year state jail or a TDC time, I think that's just like a way out. I mean, I really feel like the structure of probation is what I need right now. I take full responsibility for this current theft. I take full responsibility for what I've done.
So why would you commit a theft and you're on probation for that?
Stephanie pleads for another chance, saying probation gives her the structure she needs. She even reads a heartfelt letter, but her explanation, that she stole items to sell for rent, only confirms the problem. If everyone stole when rent was due, as the judge says, the world would be chaos. It's hard not to feel sympathy, but also frustration.
Well, Your Honor, to be honest with you, I didn't have the money and I was gonna sell the items to pay for rent that was already past due.
So why
had,
didn't you sell items to pay for rent that was passed through?
why did I?
Yeah, why didn't you?
Well, because I had stolen the items. I was gonna steal the items and
So let me ask you this. What do you think would happen in this world if everybody who has a bill that's overdue decided to steal?
it would be a horrible place.
Mhm.
Yes, and Your Honor, I take full responsibility for that. The saying, it's never too late, I guess, to change. You know, I'm 47 years old and I really have learned my lesson. Like, I don't want to do that anymore.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to grant the motion. The court is going to sentence you to 1 year in a state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. There's $1,000 fine, time and money to run concurrent. Good luck to you.
Could I ask one thing?
Sure.
Could I be credited for the time served that I've already served?
Well,
Or
you're
time.
legally entitled to any credit that you've been in custody for.
Okay,
All right.
yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. And she only has
The final blow, the judge revokes probation and sentences her to 1 year in state jail with a $1,000 fine. Stephanie asks for time served credit, something she's legally entitled to, but the decision stands. Her pleas couldn't outweigh her record and repeated choices. It's a sobering reminder that second chances only work if you take them seriously.
this one case.
Yes, Judge.
All right. So where are we on discovery?
This is an abatement of an appeal?
Well, this is for the motion to revoke, correct? Where
That's
she
an
was on
appeal,
appeal.
a motion to revoke that, yes, Judge.
All right. We're on the record, Cindy, back on the record. And the appellate number is 082500040CR. All right. The appellate court has sent me an order asking me to ask certain questions of you. The first question is whether or not you wish to continue with your appeal.
No, I do not.
Okay. And you understand you can still continue with your appeal. There's an attorney here who would do the appeal for you. So you do not wish to appeal.
No.
All right. Is there anything else?
No, Judge, it's a collateral thing. I've been speaking to Ms. Cleed, and she's expressed some concern about that there may be some miscalculation on his time.
All right.
And so she's asking me to request the court to see if we could check it twice, because the time she was in county from September to January is not counted in her time. Although she's had a release date for May 9, if they counted the date, she would have been released already.
All right.
And
So
also,
this is what I'll need you to do, counsel.
Yes.
If you will check with the jail on what time she's given, the clerk should be able to pull it, and they'll be able to pull that for you today, and you can sit with your attorney today. And if there's an issue with the time, you feel it's not correctly calculated, then I will review it. And if I determine it's not correctly calculated, then I'll give you the correct time.
Yes, Your Honor. Will this be done today?
Yes,
Will this be done today?
if you all get it done today.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
And on that too, that she is participating in the programs for the 820 at state jail. And so she asked me just to bring that to the court.
All right. Well, for me to give credit for that or consider getting credit for that, I'll need some more information from the
them.
clerks.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. What I'll do is, well, this is the thing. We are where we are, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
We're trying to make sure that everything is done correctly. So everybody, let's keep it here. I understand when you feel like you're supposed to be out and you're not out. I can understand that raises tension, but we're trying to solve the problem and see if there is a problem, okay?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send an email to Ms. Paulison and we'll go from there. And Cindy, the record that we just did, could you get that to Ms. Paulison as well? All right. All right. So just give me a moment. Just have a seat.
Oh, yes, that's fine. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. And if you will check with them to see how much time they've actually given her credit for, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
The last exchanges deal with her appeal rights and possible miscalculations in jail time. The judge agrees to double-check the records but makes it clear, rules and accountability cannot be bent. The courtroom tone shifts from emotional to procedural, but the lesson is set. The system will show some mercy, but only if you prove you're willing to change. This case shows a woman trapped in a cycle. Probation, violations, more charges, and now jail. The judge gave multiple chances, but excuses and repeated thefts finally closed the door. At its core, the hearing asks a hard question. When does compassion end and accountability begin? If you found this case as tense and thought-provoking, as we did, make sure to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe for more real courtroom moments that reveal the struggles and consequences of justice in action.